If you're a musician, you need to be doing this right now. So I made a video about the metaverse and how musicians can start preparing for the metaverse right now. And it went semi-viral. It has like 22,000 views on TikTok and about 108 questions. So I'm going to be answering some of the questions from musicians, and hopefully it's going to help you, take the next steps. So how to prepare for the metaverse. Check this out, part 2. All right, so let's read some of these comments. Someone says, if success necessitates being in the metaverse, then I don't want it. Hey, then you shouldn't have it. Look, success is not for everyone. I said a few things in the video. I said that you need to post every single day. You need to be in the metaverse. The thing about being in the metaverse, right, is that it's pretty much like going to California during the gold rush era. Like, there was just like literally gold just everywhere that you could just pick up. But as more and more people heard about it, it started getting saturated and there was less gold available, right? So basically what I'm saying is the metaverse right now is virgin land. So if you prepare, first of all, you need to be preparing. I'm not even telling you yet to be in the metaverse, which you can be in the metaverse. And there are actually some apps or some games in the metaverse where you could go to a live comedy show. This is just an idea for any sort of developer out there. You should make a karaoke bar or some sort of like performance nightclub in the metaverse. If somebody can make a nightclub in the metaverse right now, I'm giving ideas. I'm giving gems right now. Guys, like, follow, subscribe, all the above for the best content. So somebody right now needs to make some sort of virtual nightclub, because they already have like virtual gathering places. And there's this place where you could go to a stand-up show. Yeah, so you could go to stand-up shows, you could go to things like that. Somebody needs to create some sort of space in the metaverse where you could just like perform. Like, I know like different people are doing it with the Justin Biebers, etc. They're doing their own sort of live performances, but there just needs to be a venue in the metaverse that people can just go to and start performing. And this is what record labels should do if they really want to be relevant in that time, in that space. So create that, and then people can go and check out who's, open mic night. Someone could go and check out who's popping right now. But I think what I would do if I was a musician, there's this place where people can just stand and gather right now in the metaverse. I would just go there and I'd start singing. I just start singing, and then let's see if like crowds of people come and watch you sing. It's just like the real world, but it's in the metaverse. And the reason why, it's virgin land, the opportunity is raw and nobody else is doing it. So this is going to give you an opportunity to get attention. Okay, next one. As a musician, you'll never catch me in the metaverse. Yeah, again, it's not for everyone. Like, the question is like, okay, me asking you guys to make a new song every single day. Well, I'm not asking you to do that, but that's what it's required for you to. I make a new video every single day. That's how I went viral. That's how I'm getting about 60,000 views a month across all my social media, because I literally post every single day. And I'm just like, how many months in? Like 5 months in, 4 months in. So like, this is what it takes. And if you don't want to do what it takes, then I can't help you. That's up to you. But before we get into that, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. It really pushes this video out in the algorithm and encourages me to make more videos. This video is brought to you by Brand Video Pro. We help brands and influencers increase their influence in sales. So if that is of interest to you, head on over to our website, click the link down below or in our bio or wherever you are. Click the link that you see and find out how we can help you. You can do a one-on-one session with me. You can book a one-on-one session with me where I'll give you consulting, a strategy call about how to improve whatever area it is that you're looking at in business online. You can buy the course, Brand Video Pro's Members Lab, and that goes in more depth about that. And there's so many other resources, so go on over and check that out. All right. Okay, someone says, the metaverse is for younger generations. They're already being primed to buy things online in their games. We have time until they are a little older. Yes and no. I don't think that people shouldn't. The thing about we have time, I definitely agree that it's going to take a few years, 5 to 10 years, for the metaverse to fully sort of integrate into our ecosystem. But just like, think about okay, let me put it this way. If you are in the metaverse right now and you build a following right now as a musician or even any sort of creative, right? You build right now. This is the time that it is virgin. This time is fresh. You know, I was told to be on TikTok in 2019, in like early 2019. And I didn't post my first TikTok until like late 2019. And I really wasn't consistent. But if I look at all the other people that were posting in that period, and look at them now, they have like 100 million followers or some crazy amount of following. You have to go when the land is virgin and when nobody's really there yet. And you have to go to emerging technologies or apps, etc., when it is virgin, because that gives you the best chance. So I bring Amazon as an example. Jeff Bezos started Amazon when nobody was really selling things online. It took about how many years for Amazon Amazon was making money quickly, but it took like for Amazon to be the superpower that it is, that was about 15 years for it to be like this mega huge company that everyone respects. So everyone thinking that, and now today, Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world. My point is, yeah, you got to start now. You got to start now. So this mentality that, oh, that's for the future. If you want to leave it to the future, then do that. And you can watch all the people that took advantage of the opportunity right now in front of them. The way I look at it, right? First of all, you have nothing to lose, right? Apart from like time. Okay, whatever. You lost time. If it doesn't work, who cares? You could fail at things that you are not passionate about. Like if you go and follow like a dream that's not your dream, you could still fail at that. So why not fail at your dream? That's the first thing. The second thing is that, I don't know, it's really hard. Look, if you want to win, you got to take advantage of emerging technologies. And okay, so the next thing I was going to say is that when you go to like, let's say like a nightclub, for example, there's a massive line outside and you see like a window on the side. You see a window and it's open on the side of the building. Are you going to go and wait in line like a loser? Or are you going to take the opportunity at the window where nobody knows there's a window open? Guys, take the window. But this is not for everyone. Again, people are really scared about the metaverse, huh? Okay, I'm looking for questions because all these are like comments. So someone says, let's hope NFTs and Zuck's metaverse become the fidget spinner of 2021, 2022. A few lucky people get rich off of them, then poof, no one cares anymore. That's not going to happen. I'm just telling you, it's not going to happen. Look, people used to say that the internet was a fad.
No, I think about this, and what about this internet thing? Do you know anything about that?
Sure.
What the hell is that exactly?
Well, it's become a place where people are publishing information.
Right.
So everybody can have their own homepage. Companies are there, the latest information. It's wild what's going on. You can send electronic mail to people. It is the big new thing.
Yeah, but it's easy to criticize something you don't fully understand, which is my position here.
Go ahead.
But I can remember a couple of months ago, there was like a big breakthrough announcement that on the internet or on some computer deal, they were going to broadcast a baseball game. You could listen to a baseball game on your computer. And I just thought to myself, does radio ring a bell?
I'm afraid that if I subscribed to something like internet,
You would really be hooked.
I would get hooked and I would never, spend time with my family.
Well, and also, does it bother you at all that these are all people that you don't really know? I mean, that everybody's signing on and having these conversations and whining together or griping together or whatever, with people that I don't know if I.
It is group therapy of the 90s.
Well, as I mentioned, I have no desire to be a part of the internet because I feel like I'm so inundated with information all the time that I don't want more. Don't you ever feel like it's just constant bombardment?
I don't know. I guess the thing I'd resent most is I would resent that, at least when you're home, if the phone rings, you have the option of not answering it. On the internet, people can send you messages all the time people you don't even want to hear from.
That's what they used to say. Imagine that. The internet is a fad. That's what they said. People are always going to say that something is a fad. But the people that, if one of the richest men in the world sees the potential in the metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg, I think he's the third richest man in the world. If he sees the potential in the metaverse and you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you. Look, I'm not really here to convince anybody to join the metaverse or not. It's not my business. It's not my business. But I'm just saying that, look, if you guys can take advantage of this opportunity, you can stand apart from other people. Okay, a lot of these are just like comments. Okay, I actually got some really important questions and I don't know where to find them. Okay, somebody says, do I use OpenSea to mint my NFTs? What happens when someone buys it and resells it? Can they still have the content to listen to? I've made so many videos about like NFTs. Like, these are the same questions that people are asking. Okay, what is an NFT? An NFC is a non-fungible token. Basically, it's just like a digital certificate that proves ownership that's registered on the blockchain. And the blockchain is like a public record that everybody can see. So everyone knows that you own that, but doesn't mean that you own the physical copy or the music itself. You don't own the music. You don't own the IP, the intellectual property of the music. You just own the NFT of that music. And obviously anyone and everyone can play the music because you don't own the IP. You don't decide that. What you do own is the digital certificate, which is an NFT. And that's it. I mean, that's the easiest way to answer that question. If you want more depth to that, go check out my videos on NFTs, all on my YouTube page, Brand Video Pro. I have a whole playlist called NFTs and it breaks that down for you. Okay, this is a good question. What would you recommend for artists that don't have a following to do for Web3 success? I mean, it's a good question, but I already answered it in the previous video. So go watch the previous video. I break that down. Okay, this is a good question. Completely agree. How do we blend the potential of the metaverse with the beauty and connection of live concerts? You don't. Look, I always say this, like, you know, when like somebody travels, someone that's not well traveled, and they go, let's say like they're from London and they go to New York City and they keep complaining about like, you know, different things in New York City. And as a world traveler, because I travel to a lot of places, I never go to one city and compare it to another city. Wherever I go, I take it for what it is. So you can't come into the metaverse and expect to get the experience that you would get in reality. No, if you want to do that, go to reality and experience a real concert. But the metaverse gives you the opportunity to go to a concert on the moon, or to go to a concert in like a visually incredible location that you would never get in reality. So that is what the beauty of the metaverse is. It's about the uniqueness and the creativity that it will allow you to experience. And so don't compare it to reality. You're never going to get reality out of the metaverse, but just explore the metaverse for what it has to offer. Anyway, those are my points on making it in the metaverse, or for musicians to prepare for the metaverse. Make sure you check out the previous video where I really break down a step-by-step guide on how to make it, what to do. But this video I was just answering questions. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. Peace.